Initially, I said that there is no issue with parents coming onto the campuses to present their kids with gifts because their kids have done well, they have suffered, they have gone through school, they have studied, and they are happy for them for having completed the WASSCE. I saw no issue with it. That was my initial thought. And I was saying that if I suffer, I work, I get my money, I put my kid through school, and then I show up and you tell me that you won't let me present it to her, we are going to have an issue. That's what I initially said. Welcome back to the Jollof and Wi-Fi studios. My name is Flo. If this is your first time watching our channel, please consider subscribing for us. Put us on post notifications so that you're notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel. So last week we posted a video on a number of trendy videos we had seen on X involving the just completed WASSCE students, in which their parents were showing up to their campuses with lavish gifts. Some with brand new cars, some with money bouquets, some with iPhones, some with like all sorts of things. Some even with meat, like chinchinka. The chinchinka we sell in Ghana and Nigeria and all those other West African countries. Yes, they showed up with chinchinka and everything. Following those series of videos, the GES, yes, the Ghana Educational System, has issued a concern or a letter, involving the concerns they have regarding some of these videos that we've been seeing online. Initially, I said that there is no issue with, parents coming onto the campuses to present their kids with gifts because their kids have done well, they have suffered, they have gone through school, they have studied, and they are happy for them for having completed the WASSCE. I saw no issue with it. That was my initial thought. And I was saying that if I suffer, I work, I get my money, I put my kid through school, and then I show up and you tell me that you won't let me present it to her, we are going to have an issue. That's what I initially said. But after rethinking it and after seeing, the continuous amount of videos and, the amount of things that are happening on the campuses, I thought about it and I'm like, maybe what some people are saying that these gifts should be presented to their kids at home is a good idea. It's a good idea. Not just because some people were saying that you make other people feel like sad, those that their parents can't afford to give them gifts. And I was of the assertion that if that is the case, their parents will be motivated, or their parents will see that this is what other parents are doing for their kids, so we should also try and do something for our kid. Or even the kids will learn something from it and say that when I also grow up and have my money, I can do something like this for my kid. And I think I still stand by that decision to a point, but I believe when you keep something private, it makes it beautiful. When your kid comes home, you surprise them with a car, you surprise them with a brand new phone, and their friends see them in town. Hey, wow, quite cool! You have a new car. Or my parents bought it for me because I did so well. It's a beautiful thing. It is also nice to see it presented on the campuses because that is where they took the exams. That is where their friends know them. That is where they're going to see that. Oh yes. His parents or her parents really appreciate the effort that they've made during the exams. But now, I'm changing my mind. I am changing my mind because I feel like sometimes when you present some of these things to the kids on the school campuses, their friends might even harbor some sort of hatred toward them. This leads to they will go out and then they will go and buy drinks and they will put something in it and then they will kill them because they are jealous of them because they are not getting the same things as them. I mean, if it's in the house, obviously it's not in their faces. But when you do it in public, people feel like it's like you're personally trying to make them feel bad. And then they harbor ideas and things to do, to their friends. And we know in Ghana these things happen day in and day out. In Africa in general, these things happen day in and day out. So I think that this player called Diamonde for Cote d'Ivoire, apparently his sister died a tragic death, in that specific manner because she went out and someone dragged her and apparently that led to her decease. So I understand why people want the gift to be presented at home. So let's just read what GES posted regarding this specific issue. So this is a letter from the Ghana Education Service.
On school premises. While management It's not against the practice of parents and guardians celebrating achievement of their children or wards. Management is against the practice of such ostentatious display by parents on school premises. Although we appreciate that school culture evolves, we wish to state that this is not a kind of school culture the service and many Ghanaians support. In order to ensure that this practice does not gain roots in the school culture, management wishes to inform the general public that henceforth, post-examinations celebrations that are characterized by lavish presentation of items such as motor vehicles to students are prohibited on school premises. Parents who want to do so can do so at home. Following the directive by the Honorable Minister for Education, Honorable Harun Edrisu, to the Director General of Ghana Education Service, all post-examination flamboyant celebrations and graduation ceremonies are banned until further notice. Heads of schools who allow post-examination flamboyant celebrations and the organization of graduation ceremonies on their campus will be sanctioned. All regional directors have been directed to ensure strict compliance to this directive. We believe that schools are designed to promote social equalizers where merit and personal effort take priority over economic status.
They're just basically saying that they don't want the parents of kids, of students, to come onto the campuses to present their kids with expensive gifts. They just don't want it. So now, if you're, the head of a school, and you allow such celebrations, you are going to be punished. You are going to be punished. That is what it says. So there is a video in which they were reading this specific letter. I'll also put that video in so that you can listen to what they said in the actual video. This is what DS has said. And after the videos that we did last week, there has been several other videos involving these gifts again. This one says, this was posted by Mahama, the president on X, Citizen Tichiman. It says, GS must stop these unnecessary practices immediately. If you have a gift for your child, please present it at home, not on school premises. I don't know if you guys know this guy. I've forgotten his name, but he's a content creator who usually he does food content. So he's usually eating. He has this asanka that he'll be eating in. Usually the song starts, just one letter, yeah, that guy. He's seen a video giving like a car key to who I assume it's his daughter. Another video was posted by Ask GH Media on X. It says a brand new Toyota CHR was gifted to a student of Ya Asantewa Girls Senior High School by her elated mother in celebration of a successful completion. This is what is going on. So it looks like now it has become this big trend. And now I understand why they want the gift to be presented at home. Now I understand it. Because it is getting to a point where it is getting out of hand. If it was just like, every now and then a couple of people, did it, it's fine. But now it's becoming like an everyday thing. Every single day, somebody's presenting something big to their children. It is good. But Charlie, some of it, you can do it at home. Do it at home. Another video was also posted, which says, a Holy Child senior high school student was surprised with a brand new car by her father in recognition of a successful completion of the 2026 WASSCE. And a different one by Mr. Frempong. Take a look at the numerous gifts a graduate from Wesley Girls High School received from her family following her successful completion of the 2026 WASSCE. So it's most of them is like cars, iPhones, money bouquets, flowers, like a lot of things. And I personally love it. If it was up to me, media, I would just say let's just do it. But when you think about some of the things that are mentioned and the reasons why they don't want it to be done on the campuses, it makes sense. It really makes sense. And that the last one is posted by Mr. Frimpon again. A proud mother surprised her daughter with a money bouquet and a brand new iPhone upon arriving at her school to pick her up after she completed her 2026 WASSCE. Now parents are being pressured because they've seen their peers do big things for their daughters and sons. It looks like most of it too is like the daughters. The sons there are a few, but most of it is like the daughters that are. These are the ones that are receiving the gifts. So parents are being pressured. So even if the mother does not have, even if the father does not have, they have an idea. Especially the women. The women will pressure the men. Hey, and have you seen what this person have done for their daughter? We should also do something. They are going to pressure themselves. They are going to buy something. They will get home and then later they won't have what to eat. Let me know what you think in the comment section regarding what is going on in Ghana. The lavish gifts that are being presented, the posts, the videos, the mini bouquets, the new iPhones, the brand new Honda Civics and the Honda Sierra and the Honda whatever. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it is a good idea or it is a good initiative, for the GS to step in and issue this letter, asking parents to present it at their homes instead of the school grounds? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Also consider following us on X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and on other social media platforms. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.